Hi, hello everyone, and welcome to the Yes and Anywhere screen share visual art lesson. My name is Jenny, and this week we are in space, so welcome aboard our crew. We are rocket scientists, we are artists, and today we will be making constellations because we are floating in the stars this week. Now, a constellation is a formation of stars that we can see in the celestial sphere. Now, to put that a little more simply, it's stars that we are lining up together to make an image or kind of an object picture. And throughout history, there has been a lot of documentation of constellations and stories that go around them. So there's some that you might already be familiar with, like the Big Dipper, that's a constellation. And there's also ones that have to do with maybe the month you were born, like I'm an Aquarius, and maybe you are a something something something. And so it's all written in the stars, supposedly. So today I thought we could make some of our own constellations and make up some lore around them too. For this activity, you are going to need a black piece of paper, a pencil, and a white crayon, and that's it. It's simple. So you can set the pencil aside for now. You may need some helping hands later. I'll explain more, but for now, let's draw our picture that we want to be our constellation. Now, an important thing with constellation is the connection of stars. So the stars are just points in the sky, and so what we want to do while we're drawing is think of the outline of something. And so it's kind of like connecting the dots. So think of the outline and make it a dotted outline, okay? I'll show you what I mean. So let me show you an example. Like I said, I'm an Aquarius, so let's go on that theme. An Aquarius has to do with water, so I'm gonna do a fish. And I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna think of the outline of the fish, and then I'm gonna make it out of dots, okay? So I did my fish. This is the outline. I could do maybe an eye or something like that, but I'm gonna keep it like this. And now I'm gonna go through and find points. So I'm gonna figure out where my stars are. And then after I've done my stars, I'm gonna use my pencil to poke holes. So I started with dots where lines are touching or lines start. So I did a dot here, so that's one star. And then it goes to the next one, and this is where it touches this top fin. So then I did one star here, and then I did another one here, and kept going. So now, what I'm gonna do is take my pencil. This is where you may need some helping hands, and you need to be very careful. You're gonna lay your paper down on the table, take your pencil with the tip, and you're gonna hold it onto your star. And what you're gonna do is pick up your paper a little bit so that your pencil pokes through. Make sure your fingers are not behind your paper. They're only lifting up your paper, okay? So now once I poked a hole, I have a star. And so then what you can do is poke all your holes, and then you put this up against the window and the light comes through and you have your constellation. I'm gonna poke the rest of my holes. Remember, hold the pencil on the paper, lift up the paper, and it'll poke through. And you can see that's where the hole is. This is where my fingers are, nowhere near the pencil. Keeping it safe. Now I'm just gonna poke all my holes, all my stars. Okay. So I poked holes. It's kind of hard to see. And if I want to check what it looks like, I can hold it up like this and the light will come through. So I'll hold it up like this and the light comes through. So you can kind of see. So, you know, it doesn't look like a fish like I would like it to. So I think what I'm gonna do is go back to my drawing I'm gonna do some more stars along here so that it looks more like the body of the fish. So I added more stars, poked the holes, and when I flip it around, oh yeah, this one's gonna get big enough. It's hard for you to see, but when I hold it up like this, it looks pretty good. And then if I put it on the window, the light can really come through it. So once you've done that, you could call your constellation done. I'm gonna make up my lore and the myth that goes around it. This fish is the first fish that jumped out of the water and found out that it could breathe air. And not just that, they also found out that they could float in space, and they are the ones that discovered gravity. And they were just lost to history because they had to go back to the ocean, but they are forever looking to the skies and dreaming of the stars. I should probably name the constellation. Constellation's name is... I'm not very good at naming things, I'm finding. Constellation's name is Starfish. I am good at naming things. Sparkle you, sparkle me, sparkle us. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I would love to see a picture of your constellation, or if you want to point it out in the sky and let me know where I should be looking. Would love that. I will see you next time. Thank you for joining me. Bye!